Where you are from?
Austria.
Good morning. Good morning now from Vienna. And well, I just said I would like to introduce what's going on with Emergency Smile right at the moment. Fact is, I arrived yesterday at night from Greece, having a handover from Team 2 to Team 3. And after some days, also Eva reached the team. She had a health crisis of her father in her family, so she asked to stay a little bit more longer home, and that's what she did, and she arrived, and they are happy, and they will have their opening show today. Remember how this whole project started? It was in September 2015 when this whole migration crisis hit Europe, and there was this idea coming up, maybe we could do something together. So I was sitting with my storytelling mind and said, well, let's just try to get all these smiles that we spread somehow combined together, that we can communicate about it together. I wrote emails to you, you answered, and we went back and forth. We had not counted that political systems also might change, and that's what they did. In the end, some countries decided to close the borders, including Austria. So the international team is quite busy at the moment. We started our mission in Greece, and parallel we're also going to Ukraine. So it is in total 20 weeks in Greece and 4 weeks in Ukraine this 2016, and it works. And there's a lot of clowns who really invest a lot to be able to come, to join, to learn, and to be also then a certain kind of consistency. As our partners have established their mission as well only about 2 weeks before we came, they are a part of the content work that works good for us, that works good for them. On the structural level, also working on the structure. It's something that is really a historical happening. It's for the first time in many years that humanitarian aid is needed in Europe and is provided by European Red Cross organizations and European clowns organizations like us to people who are not from Europe. The Hellenic Red Cross is, like every Red Cross, a great organization, a lot of volunteers. They are doing a wonderful job. You see people who really, in a country that is in crisis, that a lot of people cannot make their living from what they earn, so they have 2 or 3 jobs, they still take some time off just to be supporting in the camps. The camps when we arrived were really, I would say, poor conditions in that sense that the sanitation environment was just not working yet. It does in the meantime. And all the things about garbage and how to collect garbage and how are the rules in Greece about how garbage should be collected, should always be in a bag, and then you put it in those containers, but there were no bags. So the garbage was around, the Greece cleaning system doesn't work like that. There's things that are not in a bag will not be picked up. As well as chemical toilets at the beginning, and the Greek government did not have enough money to clean them regularly. So it was smelling, it was not looking very nice, and it also was not taken care of very nice by the inhabitants themselves, because they just did not want to stay there. They wanted to go on to Austria, to Sweden, to Germany, to fulfill their dreams. And at the moment now they're stranded in Greece. They will have to stay, we don't know until when. And there's informal camps, there's formal camps, there's official number 55,000 refugees. Our experiences are great there, and now we'll hand over to the clowns just to share with you what they feel, what they do, and then we will share some pictures so you get an impression of what we're doing. At the moment, I can say from the structural side, we are doing performances with a parade to start with, to collect the children, then doing the performance, and then afterwards staying some time or not staying some time. This always depends if there's discipline possible with the kids or not. We face that we have become like making order professionists with our clowning, so we're not the rebels there. We are more the ones who say, okay, now you follow us, now you sit down, and we establish with them common attitudes how we can work together. And until this has not been established, we will not be able to lead any workshops, just because the discipline ability is not there. And still, it's a lot of fun, and it teaches us a lot. Have a good time.
Nice.
My name is Caroline Haga. I'm a communications delegate for the International Federation of the Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies.
And where are we right now?
We are at the Camp Skaramangas, which is close to Athens. Here we have about 3,000-4,000 migrants at the moment.
And you met the clowns, this is what I heard, right?
I met the clowns several times actually. I've seen the show already several times, and it's really, really great, I must say.
So you laugh?
I laugh, yes. I don't cry, thankfully. I see others laugh, we clap, we have a really, really good time. So it's been very much fun having the clowns around here, and up in the north where I've also been.
Great. And do you think there is any impact the clowns have?
Oh yes, I certainly do. I mean, laughter, they say, is the best medicine, and although children are usually very happy here, you can see that they light up whenever they see clowns and you guys come along. But then also, you know, I think it does make a difference that you teach them, for example, how to pick up trash. I do believe so. It will take some time, it'll take some getting used to, it'll take some more training, but for sure, you know, it's gonna be a lot of help.
And did you feel any impact on your team?
Oh yes, everybody was really happy. Actually, they were following your parade around at the moment, so which was kind of nice, you know. They should be working, but they were actually following the clowns.
And hopefully you're smiling afterwards.
Yes, for sure.
So, any suggestions for us?
No, at the moment I wouldn't say, because I mean I think we've been doing this not so very long. People need to get used to it. We need to see how it is. We would love to do some more, like road safety perhaps, or some more of these types of messaging with that one. But otherwise, you know, I think it's great. Just be yourself.
Thank you.
I am Gabriela Ranjakova from Slovakia, and my clown name in Emergency Smile is Wendy.
And Gabika, what did you expect when you first came on mission?
To be honest, I did not really know what to expect from the pictures and the reports I've heard from our colleagues who went on mission before. To be honest, I really expected it to be, I don't know, like more, or to be honest, less safe. That's the thing. I actually was the biggest surprise for me that I came here to the refugee camp and we stayed for a little while also to just have the impression to have fun with the kids and talk to the people, and I felt really safe. And that was really nice because the longer I had the possibility to come into the camps and have this contact, I felt really like here and now we have the possibility to see the real humanity, because that's what is left when you don't have anything else.
And you finished now 4 weeks of this, knowing this. How do you feel now? I mean, yeah.
Humble, grateful. I think it's really the experience that can show you that we are lucky, and you should be thankful for every single day, and enjoy everything and everyone, because it's nice.
And for you as an artist, did you learn something? Did you also take there something you can take home with? You had, all kind better with this now?
I think it's really more to be more brave and to trust more my own feeling in the situation and the connection with the colleagues, and really when it works, it's really great, and you can do anything. And when you share it with the kids, they love it, and you are there for them, and they are here for you.
Is there anything you would say it should never miss on a performance or on an intervention?
The heart.
My name is Tarek Zboon. I'm one of the clowns of Emergency Smile team of Red Noses International organization, and I'm the artistic director of Red Noses Palestine, and I'm also a clown.
And how would you say hello in Arabic?
Marhaba. It's not expectations. I was curious about these Arabs or these refugees, because they are not Arabs. There is Afghani and there is different also Kurdish, and I just had this curious feelings that I wanted really to know how do they fit and how do they having their life here in Europe. And this is something I was thinking about it, and I was really curious to know about it. I could translate. I translated many times to people who was just stuck outside of the refugee camp. They were not allowed to get in because they didn't understand. They couldn't speak English or Greek to the police, who speaks just Greek and some English. So I even was there and helping them, and I kind of I fixed it because I could speak two languages. So I can put it like this in these sentences. Maybe when the Syrians are speaking with me about their stories, what happened with them in their houses, and their sons and then I tell them that I am Palestinian and I could share my story with them, then they say, or they feel, oh, okay, there is others who have the same problems, it's not just us. There is others who suffered not for 2 years, 3 years, for 68 years.
And did you take somehow as artist, did you take something home?
As an artist? Well, as an artist, I yes, for sure. I can take more believing in that we can do more all the time. As an artist, we can do more and more and more and more. As an artist, we can still help in our way. And our way is needed in these places because we bring and we give something that is not anyone. They give everything. We can give our way. We can give smile. We can give word. We can give this 5 minutes of taking the attention of the kids. It's enough, you know, or making them laughing, making them cleaning, or making them knowing some information about hygiene and about this is how we work, and this is I like about the artists because they have always different ways.